Hi. So if you don't know me, I'm Tally, and I'm obsessed with musical theater. And the Tony Awards were tonight, and well, I definitely watched them because I'm obsessed with theater, and the Tony Awards were tonight. And I had my friend Rachel over, and at the end of the Tony Awards, I decided to recap. And Rachel really, really, really wanted me to record myself recapping so that she could experience it again. And I don't know if I can capture the original magic, mostly because I'm now not in my basement where people can't hear me, and I'm upstairs with people who are sleeping. So I've got to be a little quieter. But basically, Neil Patrick Harris is like the greatest human to ever walk the face of the planet. And I can say this because I've met him. And he's tall, and he kissed me on the cheek, and he knew who I was, and that was awesome. I wrote a song about how I met your mother and whatever. Long story. But not the point. So Neil Patrick Harris is the greatest human to ever walk the face of the earth. And the Tony Awards were magical because Neil Patrick Harris is the greatest human being to ever walk the face of the earth. I mean, I'm just going to skip ahead to the end here. The man rapped about the Tony Awards. Fucking rapped about the Tony Awards. And like the last time he did, he had a song that was great, and I think it was by like the guys who did Hairspray wrote it with him or something. I don't care. The man rapped about the Tony Awards. Like, he wrapped them up by rapping them. But that's not even the best part. Okay. So, imagine, if you will, you're sitting in front of your TV, getting ready to watch Book of Mormon win like a shit ton of awards. And you're like, Neil Patrick Harris is hosting, so he's probably going to do some opening number and life's going to be awesome. And, so yeah, it's the Tony Awards star, and it's like the 65th annual Tony Awards, and your host, Neil Patrick Harris, and then there's Neil Patrick Harris all up on your screen singing an awesome song about how the musical theater isn't just for gay people and Jews anymore, and Brooke Shields is like, what? Brooke Shields was like super drunk tonight, like, Brooke Shields was like super, super drunk tonight, but it was just beautiful, and like the ensembles from the shows got to be in it, and I really always appreciate when the ensembles get like love, and it was awesome, and shit, that was amazing. And then he has the song, and you're like, alright, already, like, way up there, because it's not like some, like, big montage, like, we're like, look at all the famous people who've written musicals this year, and so you're like, okay, we're good. And then then you start winning awards, and you're like, okay, the Tony Awards are going downhill, because all these best play actors and supporting actresses and directors and whatnot don't know when to shut up, like, seriously, dudes? Like, the musicals are the only ones people care about, and those people know when to shut up. Just saying. So anyway, so you got, like, to sit through all these, like, best supporting boring person awards, and then Neil Patrick Harris comes back out on stage, and he's like, you know, we're not going to do Spider-Man jokes. No, you know what? We are. We're going to do as many Spider-Man jokes in 30 seconds as possible, as humanly possible. And you know what? He did, and it was fucking amazing. And they were hilarious, and I love Spider-Man jokes, and Spider-Man jokes are always going to be funny. Like, Jeremy Piven jokes are still funny, you guys. Still funny. So, you know, hit me up with some Jeremy Piven jokes, because I will appreciate them. If you can find a way to make a Jeremy Piven and Spider-Man joke, I will love you forever. So you're like, shit, man, Neil Patrick Harris, like, you know, you got the play people bringing it down, but then Neil Patrick Harris keeps bringing it back up. And then, you know, you're kind of coasting along for a little bit. You got some really, really bad song choices from most of the best musical nominees. Like, seriously, you couldn't have done Hello, Book of Mormon. You couldn't have done Hello. You got so many other awesome people in that cast. Like, Josh Gad, like, got, like, 2 seconds on the script. No, that's just not, that is unacceptable. But then, you got Hugh Jackman coming out, and, like, you know, Hugh Jackman is, like, the Tony Awards host, although Neil Patrick Harris is super giving him a run for his money, and then they're singing, and they're doing Annie Get Your Gun, and then all of a sudden it's like, bam, Singing in the Rain in there, and Funny Girl, and a chorus line, and my brain is exploding, and I'm, like, just waiting for the apocalypse to come. I don't even care if it's not the 21st, it's the 12th, backwards. It could happen. This could be the coming of the apocalypse, right? And it's amazing, and you're just like, my brain is going to melt out of my ears from the awesomeness. And you're like, this cannot get any freaking better. And then Memphis is like, hey, don't forget about us. We won last year. And we're like, yeah, we know. And you sound like you haven't slept since you won last year because your voices are all gone. But then you got little kids being all adorable in a t-shirt that I have. So that was pretty cool. And then we're like, oh, little children, that's adorable. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, why are you performing? And Spider-Man, why are you performing? And at least Bono and The Edge can make jokes about their show, but apparently their jokes had to last as long as the previews of their show for some unknown reason. Like, seriously, shut up. You're not winning an award for a play. And then, you know, you got Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and they're like, yay, other shows are on Broadway this season, what up? And like Lady Gaga's like watching, she's like, damn it, I want those costumes. Hey, Little Monsters, go see Catch Me If You Can, because Book of Mormon's already sold out. We just need no one buy tickets to Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, because I need those costumes. Those like little flamingo heads, those are going to be my next, I'm going to pop out of an egg in a flamingo costume next year. So be on the lookout for that. And you're like, you know what? And then Chris Rock is like, oh, I want to be watching basketball right now. And we're like, dude, every time they've shot to you in the audience, we've been able to tell that you want to be watching basketball right now. And then he's like, we all know who's going to win this. And it's kind of rude, but you're like, yeah, we all know who's going to win this. And they win. Trey Parker's got like a shiny shirt. And then you're like, okay, it's almost over, but Neil Patrick Harris has got to wrap this up, right? And Neil Patrick Harris fucking wraps it up with a rap. And I'm like, man, this is almost as awesome as Lin-Manuel Miranda's acceptance speech in 2008. And then, go on Twitter, it's like, and Lin-Manuel Miranda's tweeting like, yeah, I was backstage for most of the Tonys, right in the rap. Neil Patrick Harris was rapping something written by Lin-Manuel Miranda to wrap up the Tony Awards. Do not understand, like, just mind blown. Like, seriously, how is the world still in existence after tonight? And this video got, like, really fucking long, which is why I'm not posting it on my real channel. But, like, Tony Awards. Tony Awards. And also my 21st birthday was yesterday, so I might still be a little drunk. But Tony Awards! Yeah, Rachel, I really hope you appreciate this, because I'm going to really regret posting this in the morning. Wrapped. Something written by Lin-Manuel Miranda about the Tony Awards. I fucking love the Tonys. Best. Go see a Broadway show.